All right, I'll take a question from you. Leader McConnell, do you plan on running for re-election in 2026? Do I plan on what? Running for re-election in 2026? Well, that's Mitch, did you hear the question? Are you planning on running for re-election in 2026? Yes, I heard the question. Mitch, you want to take a second? You want to go outside? No, I'm fine. Good evening. I'm Laura Ingram. Tonight we're going to be talking about, first, Hurricane Idalia's impact across the coast. But first we're going to talk about something that we call at Fox News called, uh-oh. Today's Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell once again froze in front of the cameras. This happened when a reporter asked him if he planned on running in 2026. To be honest, I don't think he should run. Alright, good afternoon, Senator McConnell. Okay, which one of y'all called the doctor? We all did. And we think this is for your own good, Mitch. Oh, please, Ted Cruz. This is why you were not elected president. Mr. McConnell, I only came here because it seemed that your colleagues were very worried about you recently. All right, I'll talk. Good. Now lay down on the psychiatric bed and tell me about it. I thought you were a doctor, not a psychiatrist. He specializes in both, Mitch. And we agree that you probably need psychiatric help. Fine. So, Mitch, tell me, have you been having these freezing moments a lot recently? Well, I think the reason all this happened was about back in March. I was heading home after a dinner party. Leaving the hotel, I felt like I was on top of the world. Which I was. I was basically on top of the stairs. I had recently become the longest serving Senate leader in Senate history. Mitch, get to the point. Oh, sorry. And the next thing I knew, I just slipped on something. Whoa. The next thing I know, hit my head and fell right on the floor. Did your doctors diagnose you with a concussion after you hit your head? Yes, they did. A concussion to the head. You know, Leader McConnell, I'm thinking that your freezing thing is probably a neurological issue, probably. Maybe it is. Leader McConnell, what else happened recently? Well, there was one time back in July, I was going through an airport in a wheelchair. Then all of a sudden, the chair suddenly collapsed. Then I fell face down on the floor. And that's the last time you remember falling recently? Yes. And when did these freezing incidents start? Well, it happened late July. I was giving my weekly press conference talking about the good bipartisanship in the Senate recently. This week has been good bipartisan support in a string of And then you had your freezing thing today, right? Yes. Doctor, I believe you have every question down. Are you able to make a diagnosis? Yeah. Does he have a neurological disorder? Am I going to become the next Republican leader of the Senate? Is he going to live for another 4 years? Am I going to be the next Republican leader of the Senate? Did I always say I wish I was the next Republican leader of the Senate? Yes, you did, Lindsay. Gentlemen, I can say he is fine. He just has a little neurological disorder in the head that was probably caused by his concussions recently. Which reminds me, Leader McConnell, I'm going to have to ask you to come to the doctors in the next couple of days for a brain scan so he can confirm this neurological disorder. Alright. So as long as he doesn't fall or has another one of these freezes, he's your man, guys. Ugh. So, Mr. McConnell, I'll see you in a couple of days. Alright. Alright. First, Kevin, you can leave. You're not part of this. Okay. You two morons thought it was a good idea to turn your backs on me. You were waiting for that doctor to see if I was crazy or not. I am ashamed of all of you. This can have you censured from the Senate GOP. This is a great dishonor to this party. This is a great dishonor to our Senate conference. And if any of you all turn your backs on me in the next 2 years, I will find out where you live. I will look for you. I will find you. And I'll have your careers demolished. Good day, gentlemen. But Leader McConnell, I said good day, gentlemen. Get out of my office. Now! Like the two limping elders you are. Fools think I can't run the Senate for another 2 years. And another 4 years if we win the majority. For they don't know, I am the Senate.